How's going? Gon here. I received an invite of my late semi-step cousin from Tennessee for Thanksgiving, and me being Portuguese be laughing my ass off. I've got way better stuff to do. And I need to buy the new Pokemon games for Black Friday. They sure look good and I'm not even a Pokemon guy. Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, is a kind of but not holiday where companies and stores decide to lower their products' prices for insanely cheap prices. It's similar to Cyber Monday, but Black Friday is more popular and it's right after one of the biggest holidays in America. I don't get the Fat Tuesday people though. It's strange, Fat Tuesday in Portugal doesn't exist and instead we have Domingo Gordo, which basically translates to Fat Sunday. But okay, Black Friday started as an American thing and it's way more popular there, but it made its way to other countries too. And here it's no different. Black Friday in Portugal is more of Black Month than anything. The Black Friday deals begin right after Halloween. When I think of Black Friday, I think of video games and electronics on the cheap. Black Friday appeals more to people that are looking for that kind of stuff. I'll quickly run down some stuff that I got with Black Friday deals. I never bought anything in Black Friday until 2018, where I got a new Nintendo 2DS XL Pikachu Edition, Pokemon Ultra Moon, and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It was definitely a Pokemon year. I haven't bought anything Pokemon for the next 4 years. In 2019, I got The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake, Luigi's Mansion 3, and the second pair of red and blue neon Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. My first pair got Drift and 1 year later, this one's also got that too. In 2020, I got Super Mario 3D All-Stars and the yellow Nintendo Switch Lite. It's weird that 1 year after Nintendo discontinued 3D All-Stars, I still see it mostly on clearance bins, which is rare for a first-party Nintendo game. In 2021, I got Sonic Mania, WarioWare Get It Together, a Knuckles Totaku, and Metroid Dread. All pretty good games, especially Dread. That game is one of the best games on the Switch. I saw a deal for Mario Kart 7 for $10 brand new for Black Friday in 2021, but I didn't get the chance to get it. This year I got Pokemon Violet and the Blue Split Pad Pro. I've been enjoying Violet, even with its consistent flaws. I've been looking to buy a split pad for a while now, and I absolutely love them. They're driftless and their chunkiness is fantastic. Black Friday this year has been great. Good games have been coming out, and seeing amazing deals for FIFA 23 on the Nintendo Switch fills my heart with joy, even if I'm not buying it. Brochures and catalogs for Black Fridays is a tradition of mine, even if it's not game related. Let's look at this one, Fnac's catalog for Black Friday/Christmas. Here's a render from Mario Kart 64, here's fanart, here's Sonic Boom. I love how they made a space for Sonic related products. Here's Sonic Forces, get the hell out of here. This stuff is fun to look through. Even since I was a kid, I remember seeing Toys R Us Christmas catalogs and being fascinated with all the stuff I couldn't buy. Nintendo also sells some special stuff at Black Friday. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Nintendo Switch bundle is the most popular product that Nintendo exclusively sells on Black Friday. What an awesome deal, the best kart racing game bundled with a Switch for less than $300? That's one of the best Switch bundles. If you don't have a Switch, snag this one while it lasts. What Nintendo could do next year is bundle the Mario Kart Booster Course Pass DLC with this bundle. It would incentivize more people to buy this bundle. One thing that I hate seeing is Breath of the Wild and Smash Ultimate's price tag. €70 here in Portugal. Why are these games so expensive compared to the rest? Please let me know. With Black Friday they generally drop the price to around $40. Good riddance. Have you ever noticed that major consoles tend to release around Black Friday? I only realized that not too long ago. The Wii and the PS3 for example, those consoles released the same week in November. And more recently the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S released around the same time in November. This is mostly for the holiday season, late December or so. But the fact that they release around Black Friday is useless since they don't get any discounts if they're brand new. I've already mentioned this when I talked about mini consoles. One day in 2019 I went to a Fnac to look for Black Friday deals, and I found a PlayStation Classic. Not even a year after its launch, I found it for $20. The original price was $80, so do the math. I kinda regret not buying it. Yes, it's the PlayStation Classic and it reeks, but now they go for so much and I don't know why. Like, come on, an SNES Mini isn't worth 300 euros. This didn't happen in Black Friday, but when am I gonna get the chance to talk about this? On May 1st, 2012, Pinball, the biggest supermarket in Portugal similar to Walmart and Target, decided to make a campaign where if you spend more than 100 euros, you would get a 50% discount in all of their products. That was insane. It may seem common to other countries, but here, this was the only time that I'm aware of. So you had a multitude of people on these big and sometimes small ass stores trying to buy the most things possible. I remember they tried to hype this up, but it was a disaster. Yes, they managed to get more than half of the country in over 300 stores, but it didn't stop people to get hurt. This incident got the name of the Pinball run of 2012, and it's weird that it even happened. I can't say that it was worse than a regular Black Friday in America, but it was violent and absurd. Outside of that, Black Fridays tend to be chill around here. Except when Vorten decided to open at midnight, at least someone in that crowd was excited to buy Fallout 76. And it only started being a thing 10 years ago in Portugal. Here's some Black Friday deals from 2017 in MediaMarkt. Buy 3 Switch games and get 1 for free. Now that's a common practice on Black Friday. Game stores tend to do that many times. A Nintendo 2DS with New Super Mario Bros. 2 for 69 euros. Not gonna lie, pretty good deal. How can anyone pass that deal? But this is modern Black Friday. What about Black Friday from the 90s? Here's some Toys R Us deals from 1996. The Nintendo 64 just released, so it's definitely the main thing. I also love seeing stuff like early box art for certain games. Here's an early box art for Super Mario 64 that looks very similar to the cartridge label. Kirby's Pinball Land for $20, love to see it. Now let's look at this one from 1997. Here we have the exclusive golden controller for the N64. Now that Toys R Us isn't a thing in America, this thing is rare. See, this is what I'm talking about. Pac-Man 2's early box art doesn't have that goofy looking Pac-Man and it looks better this way. Now how the f is Doom 64 and Great Kiss 3D Hockey $75? With that money you can buy 3 Family Feuds for the SNES, but why would you do that when you can buy Family Feud, Paperboy and Pac-Man 2, but why would you do that when you can buy Mario Kart 64? Is this some joke? Yes please, I don't want a Virtual Boy for 30 bucks. What kind of weirdo wouldn't want that? Black Friday, even if many people say it's stupid and dangerous, I'll still get a hold of it. I want to be in a life to death situation when trying to buy a Blu-ray of 3 Birds. I want to get the best deals possible on Switch games. That's the absolute spirit of Black Friday. And while I'm wasting my time here talking about Black Friday, why don't I go to Black Friday and talk about my experience? Even if it's already 11 PM. I bought the Banana Bunch and with the pre-order bonus it came a sticker of Cristiano Ronaldo.